Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back and watching my YouTube videos. This is your channel where we discuss everything about nursing in the UK, our way of living, tax, salary, how much do we spend here, each and everything about living in the UK. Today video is about tax. How much do we need to pay each month? What is the tax code? And then each and everything about tax. What's it include? What is your personal allowance? What is that amount where you don't need to pay the tax? And what is the highest the tax can go? Yeah, so we'll discuss each and everything in this video. Stay tuned, keep watching.
So if you go on the Google, just type what's the tax code for 2021 to 2022. It will give you the tax code for this year. It's 1257L. That's the tax code for this year, and it'll give you all the information at what amount do you need to pay. If your salary is 12,570 per annum per year, then you don't need to pay tax. Yeah, but if it goes above that, then you are going to pay tax. Let's see in here. Say your tax free personal allowance. Your standard personal allowance is 12,570, which is the amount of income you don't have to pay tax on. Your personal allowance may be bigger if you claim marriage allowance or blind person's allowance. It's smaller if your income is over 100,000. Yeah, and then it's also give you all the information. See here, personal allowance up to 12,500, 0% tax. If your salary is 12,571 to 50,000, then you need to pay 20% tax. If it goes above that, if it goes above 50,000 to 150,000, 40%. If it's above 150, then 45%. That will be your tax deduction on that particular salary. And for the nurses, when you join bank partners, this is your permanent job. In this job, like in the NHS, if you work, your tax code will be only 1257L. But if you join bank partners, then you will be having a different tax code. They will divide the tax code into two. It's now 12,000, right? But when you join bank partners, tax code will be 8,400 something, I think, for your NHS job, and 4,020 for your bank partners job. So it get divided into two.
So when I got my after 1 year on April, in the beginning of April, 1st of April, every year you will get a letter from HM Revenue and Customs. They will give you all the information about your tax code, and then if you paid some extra amount, they'll return you as well in that envelope. Yeah, so just keep it in mind that you're gonna receive a letter from the HM Revenue and Customs in the beginning of the year. It's usually come around like 4th or 5th of the April, so just keep in mind. Now it gives me all the information about what was my personal allowance for the year. Most of the people, all of us, I mean, if your salary range is in this range about 25,000 or 30,000 per year, then your code will be this one. Yeah, 1257. For most of the people is the same, because this is the code for 2022 till 2023. Now the code is 12,1257L. What does it mean? What does it mean by personal allowance? So it gives me all the information. It says personal allowance is the standard amount of taxable income most people can have before they start paying income tax. If your total income exceeds 100,000, your allowance goes down proportionally. Yeah, keep in mind, personal allowance is the amount that you get from the government. On that amount, you don't need to pay any tax. That's your personal allowance. Okay, but if your salary is above 100,000, then your personal allowance will be very, very low. Yeah, then it says the tax code L means you are entitled to the standard tax-free personal allowance. So L means standard tax-free personal allowance, that you are eligible for that. Then tax code B as Bravo Romeo. What does that mean? Shows that all your income from your job or pension is taxed at 20% basic rate. BR means you will be deducted 20% as basic rate on your pension and your income on each and everything. Yeah. Then tax-free amount. Note 4, tax-free amount. To create your tax code, we have removed the last digit of your tax-free amount and included a letter. If you have more than one source of income, your tax-free amount may be split across these. As I was saying you earlier, that if you do 2 jobs, your tax amount will be split into 2. We tell your employer or pension provider your tax code, but we don't tell them how we worked it out. Yeah, if your total income and taxable state benefits for the year are more than tax-free amount, then you will pay tax as follows: at 20% on the first 37,700. See, it says here 20% on the first 37,700. 40% on income between 37,700 and 150,000. 45% on anything over 150,000. So it gives you all the information about your tax code, about how much you're paying, if you are paying the correct amount. With the NHS, at the end of the year, you will also get a P60. PS Papa 60. It is a form. It will be available on your ESR on the online portal. You can view it. You can go through it. It gives you all the information. How much have you earned in this year, and then how much you paid the tax. So it gives you all the information. And again, if you paid extra tax, they will return you, don't worry. Yeah. And this is all about the tax. I think it's good for you to understand the tax coding, because sometimes if you get your pay slip and then you don't understand it and you feel like I'm being taxed more, then you can contact your HR department or your tax department. Ask them that why my tax code is different. Sometimes they give you a different code. So but if you do 2 jobs, is usually for your NHS job is 8,460 I think, and for the bank partner is 420 something. So it gets split into 2. So if you're doing bank partner, just keep in mind your tax code can change. If you're earning more amount from the bank partners, then your tax will be different. You will be paying higher amount of the tax. So just keep in mind. But if you don't do any banks or any agencies or something and your tax code is different, call to the HM department. Ask them why your tax code is different. I didn't join any bank, I don't do any extra jobs, then why my code is different now at this month. So just call them, ask them, but keep in mind that you're calling the right number. Go through on their website. They give you all the information, their contact details, their email, their phone number, everything is there. Because it happened, one of my colleague, her tax code was different than us, so she called the HM department, HM and human resources department. She called them and then she asked them that why her code is different, and she just explained them the situation. And then what happened, after a few days, somebody called her that you were not paying tax for the past 3 months, and then you are going to pay some amount of money. Anyways, instead of contacting the HR or their manager, she just handled that situation by herself. She asked them like, what do I need to do, because they were threatening her, saying that you didn't pay tax for 3 months, so you can be jailed and things like that, you can be sentenced for this. And anyway, so she was scammed. She paid almost 300, I think. She paid 300 to them, 300 pounds to them, without confirming from the HR, without confirming from their manager or like anything. She can ask anybody. She could have asked anybody else that why someone is calling me to pay this amount. They will never ask you to pay directly. They will know the correct department of HR, what do you call this, tax department, HM and revenue. They will never give you an account number to pay this certain amount in my account, or they will send you a letter, and then they'll say how you are going to pay that particular amount. So if someone is calling you and telling you that you need to pay this amount into this account or give me your bank details, it's very common in the UK. So just keep in mind, be aware of these scammers. So as she paid 300, and then at the end she called the HR department, then I don't know, they cannot help. If someone is calling me and asking me to pay and I paid, is HR going to pay me back? No, they will not pay me back. So it's just a lesson. It was just a lesson for all of us to learn that it's very easy to get scammed in the UK, especially with the tax people. If someone is calling you like you are not paying tax and you will be charged for this amount of money. So they said to her that if you pay 300 to us, we are not going to file a complaint against you, and then you will not be jailed. So maybe she was scared, or then she paid them the amount, and it's a big loss. 300 pounds just for nothing is just nonsense. So keep in mind that it's very common to get scammed in the UK, especially about the taxes. There was one more point that she could have remembered, that in the first 3 months when you join the NHS, you don't pay tax. We didn't pay tax because when you are preparing for your Osce for 3 months, you don't pay tax. Your salary will be tax free. Tax amount will say on your salary it will say 0, so you don't need to pay tax. So maybe because she was thinking that we didn't pay tax for 3 months, maybe that's why they are calling me, and then she paid. So this was a big mistake, and then we all need to learn from this. Just keep in mind. And also don't share your bank details or last digit of your card or account number with anybody, because I got 2 or 3 times calls as well from the Tesco of supermarket that I've won a lottery or something, but I never participate in the lottery, so how can I win? Anyways, this was the video all about tax and how much you need to pay. You need to know your salary. You need to know your tax code. You need to always check your salary, that how much pay did you pay. Pay means PAYE, pay as you earn. So that is your tax. How much national insurance was deducted from your account, how much pension was deducted from your account. So just be aware of all those things, guys. Thank you so much for watching. When I came, I didn't know all about this. When I got my salary for the first 3-4 months, I didn't mind what salary I'm getting. I don't know what is this pay. So I just googled, I asked my friends, I asked my seniors, and it's not nice to share your salary with somebody else. But if you don't know, don't hesitate to ask anybody. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Keep watching, stay tuned. Please, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends who are coming to the UK. If you want me to make any video on a special or particular topic, please don't comment in the section below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.